Hi everybody! Today we're going to be learning about the life bubble and its use here at UVA's NICU, as well as indications for holding with umbilical lines. The best resource you have is online at the manufacturer website for life bubble. You can access a ton of resources. They've got packets with great pictures and infographics, as well as videos on uses and different products. At UVA, we carry two sizes, a small and a large. It's up to you to kind of determine which size is best for your baby. There is no size or weight indication, just this one's smaller skin protectant, smaller bubble, and this one's larger. We're gonna say our baby is large and in charge today. Each thing comes in a pack together with both pieces, so the skin part and then the bubble part. They also are stocked separately in the unit, so if you just need to grab a new bubble because it tore, then you don't have to grab the whole packet. You can just grab the individual piece. So the life bubble looks like this, and the skin protectant part and adhesive looks like this. And then each packet comes with an awesome information packet, which also has great visuals if you forget in the moment how to do this. So you always want to wear gloves when you're handling central lines. So make sure that you have done hand hygiene and you're gloving up. Your provider has just placed you in 2 umbilical lines. So you've got a venous line labeled with the blue label and a arterial one labeled with the red label. These labels come in this adhesive package. So if you want to label them, we would prefer that. This model's already labeled for me. Next, you want to grab the skin protectant device. This is Duoderm that comes in the packet. If your baby is in humidity, Duoderm is contraindicated. It can melt to the baby's skin. So you need to go grab a safe tack kind of adhesive, which is kept near the laminator at the huck station. You can cut this kind of in a little pattern here and make it mimic what this looks like. But this safe tack is for babies in humidity. All right, so how to position this. Your provider will have an umbilical tie that's knotted here just for 24 hours. You need to remove it after 24 hours once kind of the bleeding and oozing has stopped to make sure you've got hemostasis. And the opening here needs to line up where the knot is. So if the knot is up here, you make the opening here. If the knot is down here, you make the opening this way. And that is simply for ease of tying, because you want the opening to be where the knot is so you can easily get at it so that you're not like digging behind the device or having to take it off entirely. So we're gonna pretend that the knot is here. And then you're going to place your life bubble. So you kind of open it up, grab your tubing and position it here. We'd be taking off the adhesive obviously, but we're being green here and reusing our supplies. Next, you would peel off the adhesive here and you would stick this piece here, and same thing here, this piece goes here. This keeps the life bubble attached to the skin protectant. So now it is secure to baby, you just need to secure your lines. So making sure that the lines are coming out of the top hole. This is not done, you're not secure yet. You're gonna separate it, doesn't matter which one goes where, so long as you feed them down the center instead of making them a V, which puts too much lateral tension on the lines. So I'm gonna start with this one. You're gonna wrap it down like a waterfall and under the little hook 1.5 times so that it kind of comes out the side here, and you're gonna lift this piece and it secures it there. And then you repeat the process for this one over here. So you're gonna wrap it 1.5 times so it comes out the outside bottom, and you secure it like that. This is what you want to check during handover of care. Is it at the right place for each line, as well as is it secured properly? Same thing that you're going to be checking when you're getting out to hold and returning from holding. If the lines haven't been labeled, this is when you would label them with your extra labels that come in the pouch. And this is a secure umbilical life bubble. We have a great life bubble buddy, this little device here. You need to grab one for each patient that has an umbilical line that's secured with the life bubble. It is single patient use. You can use it the whole time the patient has umbilical lines. Just keep it in your drawer. This is for helping visualize the umbilical site for cleaning as well as adjustment. These little wings here always need to face up, not down. And then this fin lines up directly with the little notches here. And if we're just cleaning, there's a little place here for the lines to kind of go back here so they're not getting crimped. You take the first window and attach it to the wing over here, and take this window over here and attach it to this wing. Then you can grab your chlorhexidine swab or Q-tip and clean the site without having to manipulate everything with your fingers. When you're done, you simply take off the window on each side and then carefully remove your buddy. And then it gets stored for future use for that patient. If there's an align adjustment needed, you can also use this in the same fashion, but you will take off whatever line's being adjusted. So say my UVC, you will unhook it at this point and then secure the buddy there so that the art line stays secure, but the umbilical line has more movement. You never want to undo the securement while you're cleaning. You want those as secure as possible. So minimizing manipulation is key. Okay. So now let's talk about holding with umbilical lines. We are saying it's okay as long as your line is secured correctly and not low lying, except under extenuating circumstances like moving towards comfort care. You will need a second RN to help manage your lines while you are helping transfer baby. So make sure that your second RN is making sure there's no tension and that you are teaching families the importance of the lines, what they're used for, what risk factors holding entails, and then what to watch out for. Is there bleeding, oozing, tension on the line, and making sure to encourage them that they are not allowed to switch between parent to parent or parent to visitor without an RN assistance. We also want to make sure that you can visualize the line at all times. So making sure that you are not tummy to tummy in kangaroo care, but more lateral. Or if their baby is qualified for breastfeeding, that you're utilizing a football hold or a hold that's in front of the mom where you can see the line and there's no friction between skin to skin. Making sure you have the right help and communicating early will go a long way. Make sure that you're not bundling babies with umbilical lines so that you can't see their sites. You want to be checking that hourly. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you need help, escalate to a charge nurse. And if you would like a copy of our in-unit handout about umbilical lines, please let me know.